drone down now.
Sorry?
Get the drone down now.
Why?
Because you're flying over private property. Get the drone down now. He's going to take your details and run you through, all right? You can't be flying it over police property.
Yes, then the people. We're here today in Burton. Burton up on Trent. And we've got a police station there. So, Burton Police Station, I just thought as we were driving past, new area, we shouldn't really ignore it. Have a quick look at the backyard. There's going to be a drone one, this. Straight up with the drone, I think. Have a little look and get going. Notice to visitors. Parking bays of police station visitors only. If attending court, do not park here. So the court is just down the road, and I think possibly if you get arrested here and you go to court, they have an underground link. So straight under. Got some electric bikes over there, look. As I say, it's going to be a drone one, this one. The wind's spinning the propellers of the drone, look. It wants to take flight. The drone's trying to take off and it's not even turned on. So, Staffordshire Police here. Nice looking building just down there, isn't it, look? And this police station is closed on the weekend, which is odd. And that's it. Got a camera missing up there. Unusual. Go to the back yard and we'll take the drone over. Nothing may happen. Nothing at all. But we'll see. Let's have a little look above. Quite a big station actually. Didn't realise. Plenty of solar panels on the roof. Quite a large backyard. Look at that. Burton Police Station. Don't really do police stations, but just thought, as it's a different area, we're passing by, why not? What we got in the skip? Anybody coming out to play? Not by the look of it. Is that the custody entrance, or do they even have a custody here? I would say they do, but I don't know. And look at that little mini square in the top of the building. Should we take the drone down there? Definitely not have visual line of sight down there. Wonder what that little dome is for. There it is from above. We're into the backyard. Got a car coming in. Is it undercover? No, it looks like a personalised reg. That it can't be undercover. No, he's going to the private car park. This is where they come out and say, oh, you're acting suspiciously, there's a drone in the backyard. Somebody else coming out now. Talking about the drone, are they? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, he don't look too happy, does he? No.
Get the drone down now.
Sorry?
Get the drone down now.
Why?
Because you're flying over private property. This officer's going to take your details.
I was just having a look at your marked cars and stuff. That's all it was.
Yeah, but there's
People
private
interested.
cars there as well. So get the drone down now. He's going to take your details and run you through, all right? You can't be flying it over police property.
Why?
Because it's private property.
I do it all the time, mate. It's fine.
No, it's not fine. He's going to get your details. Get the drone down now.
To be fair, I'd finished anyway. I'll take the drone down because I don't want to be keeping it in the air while I'm talking to you.
No, we'll
All
get it down
but
now.
it's fine over police property. It's fine.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, because there's private cars in there.
Yeah, not after
All right.
that. Not interested. I'm interested in the vans.
I don't care what you're interested in,
Okay.
all right?
Well, I don't care what your concern is, mate, but I'm trying to allay
So-
your concern.
If you're concerned about me, and I don't care if you're recording, I'm Sergeant 4616 Roberts.
Thank you very much.
All right?
I'm going to land the drone.
Land the drone.
we'll talk.
They'll
All
take
right.
your details,
I
all right?
won't be taking no details, buddy.
Hey?
Won't be taking
They
no
will be
details.
taking your details,
Will
or they'll
they?
be taking the drone.
Really?
Yes, really.
So, they're only entitled to details if I've been suspected of committed an offence.
Which you have. We don't know who you are, okay?
That's not an offence, buddy.
This is a CT, it's a counter-terrorist site, all right?
Is it? I
Yes.
didn't know that.
Well, you do now.
I didn't know that.
All right.
So I make.
So that's because the security is
Yeah,
there, and all private cars and covert cars are parked out the back.
I don't like your approach,
Okay.
but I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm doing a video on the police vehicles today.
Right.
Didn't know that was the type of site it is.
Okay, but we need to get your details.
But I don't
we
give
don't
details.
know who you are.
I'm going to land that. I'll come over. All right.
Right. If we don't take your details, we're going to seize your drone. Simple as that.
And then I'll be civil claiming against you because
can
I have
civil
not.
claim all you like,
I have not
but you're
committed an
flying it
offence.
over police property.
That's not an offence, buddy.
Where there's covert.
Let me land it.
It's
We'll
a
talk.
CT site. Land the thing now.
I'm going back over there to talk.
Okay. Fine.
You're overreacting, mate.
I'm not overreacting.
You are. I do this a lot.
I've never seen anything like this in my life, mate. For you to tell me that it's okay to fly over private property, a police site which is a counter-terrorist site.
Okay, I didn't know that
custody,
bit.
well, you do now.
But you should have more security then.
Because you do now. What do you mean security?
What I'm saying is, right,
Well,
I fly
can
drones
you see
over.
how it looks to me, all right?
If you've never
Because
seen anything.
we all do no, you're not listening to me. Because we all do
You're not giving a word in, are you?
different roles.
Go on, you have yours,
okay?
mate. I'll
So
wait.
it's a counter-terrorist site for custody.
Right, so you've got custody here.
Pardon?
You got custody here.
I
didn't even know that.
I'm saying, yeah, well, I'm telling
Right.
you, it's a,
On the camera, I was saying I can't see a custody suite.
yeah.
Maybe they have one. I don't know.
you see those windows there?
Right, got you.
On the bottom.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
So
Yeah.
it's a CT site, all right, mate. I've worked here for 25 years. I've never seen anybody fly a drone over here.
Have you never?
And I've never
It's
seen.
quite
it
a common
because it's
thing.
Not challenge.
They may have. It's a common thing these days. People do it.
Not when there's private vehicles parked out there. Okay, some of us.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that.
Have to have. Well, I don't know what
Somebody,
you're videoing.
somebody
or
could
what
film
you're
here.
interested in.
You're coming out. It's the same
Exactly.
thing.
And
I'm
we'll
saying it's the
challenge
same
them
thing.
as well.
Well, fair enough.
But when it's up and over there, I
Yeah.
literally just got out of my car and I've got a drone overhead.
I stayed high enough. It's a wide lens. It won't catch
mate,
anything,
I'm not-
mate. I'm trying to allay your concern.
I know.
You genuinely seem concerned,
But I genuinely don't know who you are.
but you don't need to.
I do.
Right, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I make videos, informative videos on
Right.
emergency sites, police, all sorts.
Yeah.
Not from around the area. Drove past and thought, you know what? I haven't done that one before. Let's do that one.
Right.
I take aerial shots of buildings. Now that building from here doesn't look
Yeah.
that big. From above, it's massive.
Yeah.
It's interesting for people.
But because
That's it, mate.
because I don't know who you are.
But that doesn't mean you're entitled to my ID and stuff.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does, because you've committed an offence flying that over private property.
What offence?
Eh?
You're wrong, my friend. What
not
offence?
wrong.
If I was committing an offence doing that, I would
I'm
not do
telling
it.
you, it's a CT site. So under certain
Okay.
legislation,
Let me show you one thing
Right.
on my. I don't have to do this, but I want to allay your concern, and I don't want you guys to be doing something like seizing the drone that you shouldn't
not
do.
seize your drone. We just
No, but-
wanna,
no, but-
I just want to know who you are. I could be talking to somebody who's wanted.
But I'm not going to give you that,
who's
mate.
got criminal offences.
How is that going to? Okay. How would taking someone's ID allay your concern unless
If
they
you're
are
working-
like a terrorist?
If you're working for an organised crime grant,
Right.
you could be selling details of private cars that belong to officers, because we have a lot of problems.
How would you know that from
Things
taking
like
my details unless I'm some known person that's done it before?
Well, exactly, but I don't.
Right.
We don't know who you
This
are.
here-
which is why these officers are going to take your details.
This here? No. Drone assist.
They are.
There's your police station there.
Yeah.
That's a yellow zone. If I click it, this is CAA. Brown Hazard Police Station, right? Regions where operate your drone
You show me your
may
YouTube
raise
video or whatever then.
or will without showing you my channel. Sorry?
Oh, mate, I'm not going to start following you.
Right. There's my channel. All right. Okay. That's what I do. Okay. I don't want to give you the channel because people complain.
I've just flicked through something there, or you just flicked through something there.
Right.
Mate,
One more
we
time.
don't know who you
I
are.
don't have to do this, but I'm trying to allay your concern so that you don't do something you shouldn't do, which is one, take details, or two, seize the drone,
We
right?
take details. Anybody we suspect of committing an offence, we can take
I haven't
details.
committed an offence. It's not an offence to fly over anything unless it's a prison or an airport, in which case it is an offence and I wouldn't do that, right? So,
Can you see how we get jumpy about people going over? I do
of
a
course,
covert role.
come out, ask me
all
what
right?
I'm doing.
And I've
That's of
driven my
course.
private car past you. And I have not got a clue who you are. You've just filmed my registration number.
That's-
I can guarantee on your drone.
No, it's too high. Guarantee, it's too high.
Well, let's have a look.
It's a zoomed out camera. Anyway,
Show me.
YouTube studio.
Right. Show me
I'm
some
only
footage.
showing it you.
Yeah.
I can't. It's on the memory card. I'm only showing you this so that you don't, one, seize the drone, or two, take my details without me wanting to give them or obliged to give them. I don't want that to happen. I want you to go, you know what? We're happy.
What are you afraid of?
It's the point.
Eh?
It's the point.
Well, we're going round in
You're not
circles here,
entitled
aren't
to them unless I commit an offence. So if I give them to you, I'm giving away my right to remain private, right?
But
Makes sense.
No, but by flying a drone over private police property and
Yeah.
private yard,
Yeah.
then we're entitled to ask for your details.
It may raise your concern. You can come out and ask me, question me. You've been doing this job how long? A long time, right?
27 and a half years.
So by talking to me and questioning me, you're probably going to get a good idea as to intentions.
I can tell by talking to you.
Right.
You seem like a decent guy.
There we
right?
go. And
So
that's it.
I'm sure you haven't got, but I don't know you.
But you have to leave it at that. You can't be
No,
demanding
don't have to
details
leave it.
just because you want to put that little bit of paranoia extra to bed. You can't do that, mate. And you know you can't.
I think
You know you can't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we
You know
can.
you can't. Anyway, that's my channel. There's my videos. All right. I did a police one the other day. Look, there it is. Yeah. We have rules on drones in Wales, right? That's my video. Okay.
Right.
That's all I'm going to give you.
You probably know more about drone legislation than I do.
Go on.
So I don't know.
Let me just check I'm still recording, mate. Go on.
No, crack on. No, like I said,
Just in case something happens, I want to make sure
I'm
I've got it
getting
as
bored and
well.
I've got other stuff to
Yeah,
do. Can you just
no
let me
worries.
through the gate?
Yeah.
Because I've left my card in the car.
Nice meeting you, Sergeant.
And you. All right.
I hope I've allayed your concern a
just
little
don't
bit.
fly it over again. All right. You've got your footage.
I have to be fair, but
Yeah.
it's allowed to happen, mate. I get that you're going to have you've done the right thing,
Yeah. Well, of course, because
but I think your
a lot of
original
people-
approach was a little bit
you
aggressive.
cops- What?
A little bit aggressive to begin with.
Oh no, get the bloody thing down, mate. It's over private property.
But it can go back over, can't it? So it can go back over.
If you
I'm not
fly
going
over
to,
now, I've warned you not to.
I'm not
You
going
will
to.
Take your drone. So
but I can legally go
I'll seize your
over.
drone.
I'm finished.
I'll go and get my uniform and I'll seize your
No,
drone.
but for what reason would you do that? You know, as well as me, you can't seize the drone for me flying over your police station. You know that, I know that. He may not know that.
I'm assuming this probably going to go on YouTube, and I've seen enough of these videos to know that.
There we go. Right. But even if you hadn't seen it
It's no
before,
disrespect to you, but it tends to be a trap, isn't it? Like, I'm not saying you're trying to set a trap, but cops tend to come out a bit heavy-handed, seizing people, arresting people, and it's not ideal. I'm pretty
What
sure
would you
you're
have done?
I'm pretty sure you're allowed.
I am.
Like I said, I don't know the laws.
Do you know what I did
the
today?
airspaces.
I stood there.
Yeah,
I flew over.
I saw you. Yeah.
I flew over. I was quite high to begin with. Showed people the site. Saw a car come in. Went down to see if it was a motor car. Boom, he came out. What would you have done if he wasn't there? Would you have came out and questioned me? Yes.
I'm probably questioning
we
you.
Yes.
can't comment on his actions, can we?
No. But what would you do?
I would have asked you what you're doing. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to.
Yeah.
I don't know how the airspace laws are.
You're not a sergeant, are you? No.
I'm just an
Right,
average
mate,
Joe.
are you willing to give your name?
No.
No?
It's
Yeah.
obvious, right?
Right.
No.
In that case,
I don't
have you
have
got
to.
any reason to be here right now?
No, but I'm free to be here.
Okay.
You are obviously. Like I said, I've asked my sergeant if she can speak to a drone expert because I'm clueless.
Yeah.
I think she said something along the lines of you have to like a drone license. I'm assuming is it going to be on them drones that like over a certain weight limit you have to have a license and
You have to have an operator ID. You've been very nice and civil.
Yeah.
Your sergeant hasn't. I wouldn't give him the benefit. I wouldn't give him anything.
Yeah.
The only reason I showed him my my YouTube really quickly without the name is just so that he didn't do something
I was gonna ask
stupid
you your name just in case
like seizing the drone, because I know, even though he's not meant to do it, if he does it, it's still going to cause me inconvenience.
Correct. Yeah.
Right?
You got that operator ID on you?
There it is.
Okay.
Okay. Your body comes on.
Say that
Yeah, my body
belongs
comes
to you.
on, yeah.
So obviously I've folded it so you can't read the complete thing on your camera.
Yeah.
All I have to do is let you know I've got one.
Okay.
I've got one. All right.
So
And you
how's
can.
that linked to you then, mate?
What do you mean?
How's that drone operator ID linked to you?
It doesn't have to be linked to me.
Does it not?
No.
Okay.
The owner of the drone.
Yeah, drone looks a bit baffling. I don't really know much.
Operator ID has to be linked to the owner of the drone, I think, and the flyer ID is obviously my thing. I am the owner of the drone, so that ID is linked to me, but it doesn't have to be. That's
So have you got proof of that right now?
all. Like what?
Have you got proof that that is linked to you?
Nope,
No? Okay.
don't need it.
Fair enough.
Like I said, I feel like it's a bit of a minefield. I don't want to step in.
I was trying to educate you a little bit without being like
No, yeah,
a dick about it.
No.
You have to have an operator ID, and you have to show that you have it. If I've committed an offence or suspected of it, I have to give it to you. That's how it works.
I'm genuinely curious. 'Cause I
All
don't
right.
really know much about laws. So if I suspect you of an offence,
Yes.
you have to give me your operator ID.
If it's flyer related,
Oh, fly
yes.
related. So if you just punch someone, that's not flying related to you.
But then I have to give you my normal details, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Same with flyer ID. If you suspect I've committed an offence with the drone, I have to give you the flyer ID.
Okay.
Because that essentially will link you to my
So
name.
flyer ID, what's the other one? Operator. Nice.
I think operator ID is the owner of the drone.
Ah.
So you could own that drone,
But you
but I could fly it.
Ah, okay.
I need a flyer ID to be allowed to fly a drone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's it.
Yeah, you can edit that if you want.
No, it's informative, mate, because
No, exactly,
a lot of
yeah.
cops don't know the drone stuff, and
I've seen a video.
it's not your fault.
I've seen a video of someone doing this before, hence the fact
Here?
yeah.
Really? With the drone?
It was a few years ago, I think it's before I joined.
Ah.
I'm fairly new. So I'm seeing you out.
Let's check my still recording. My GoPro's been playing up today. It keeps saying the memory card's too slow to record.
But you'll be fuming if your footage would disappear.
It happens, man. It happens. You get a really good interaction, then you look at your camera and go, oh, it wasn't recording.
I've had it before with this, when I've tried to turn it on, it hasn't been on.
Really?
Whereas outside, ironically, it's, I don't know, you're not local to Burton,
No.
are you?
No. Far. Yeah.
So basically there was a woman who was outside the front of the police station with an axe, and she was going crazy with that axe.
An axe?
Yeah, and I ran up to her and tried like...
These here for me as well?
I don't think so.
No.
They're football guys, I think. Well, they might be drone experts, who knows. Yeah, so basically this woman with the axe, I was trying to deal with it.
He's a drone expert, isn't he? This one.
Yeah, mate.
Are you the drone?
I am, I'm a drone pilot.
I said to him, you're a drone officer.
Thank God for
Are you
that.
doing alright?
Hello, mate. You're right.
What's your name?
DJ.
DJ. How you
DJ.
doing? You alright?
What's your name?
Sean.
Sergeant?
No, PC.
Sergeant PC.
PC from the road policing unit, but obviously we fly drones as
What's
well.
your number, PC?
4783.
Thank you, man.
Are you doing alright?
Yeah, can I help you at all?
Have you got your drone with you?
I've showed it to him.
Have you?
I've shown him that I've got the operator ID.
Excellent. What model are you flying?
What model?
Yeah, what is it?
DJI.
Yeah, which one?
Why?
Mavic 2, Mini,
Why?
because of the size and the weight, and then
Right.
maximum permitted takeoff mass determined.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Occasions.
As you're the drone officer,
Go on.
I'll just show it you.
Yeah, nice one. Oh, the Mini. Excellent. 249. Excellent.
All right.
And have you checked your NOTAMs this morning before your flight?
Oh, what, sorry?
NOTAMs.
No.
Any reason why?
No. Don't check it every day.
You don't check it every day. You should check it before every flight.
Really?
Yeah. What do you use? Do you use NOTAMs or not?
No, I use drone assist.
Okay, so it will pull it from NOTAMs. And when you're flying, do you...
When you say, hold on, do you mean, have I checked where I'm flying?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, no, I checked
so-
before I travelled
so
up.
drone assist
Yeah,
will
yeah, yeah,
take
yeah.
any warnings or hazards from NOTAMs.
No,
As well.
the word you used, I didn't know what the word meant.
Yeah.
Before
So
I travelled, I
notice
checked the
where-
area. So I've travelled quite far today.
Where
I
do you
did-
come from?
I didn't want to travel up.
Yeah.
I get here and I'm like, oh, I can't fly here. So I've checked all that already. Checked it all.
So you probably use the same as we do then, like drone assist.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
And then, so that information there on your map will pull in from NOTAMs.
Yeah,
so you
drone
know-
assist. There you go.
So you noticed airmen will come up. and
So I was
then
doing a video
hazards.
today, very close, and I realised
You
any
just
closer I
put
couldn't
the
do it.
FRZ.
Yeah. So I did check.
Yeah, Burton, you're quite unusual because you got the light aircraft at
Derby.
no, you got the main airport at Derby.
Oh, is there another one, is
But
there?
you've got a light airfield where the air ambulance sometimes runs from as well. So that's what you have to be mindful of because the air ambulance comes in quite low here.
You know helipads?
Yeah.
They're a yellow zone often, aren't they? What do you
Yeah.
think about that? Should be red, right?
It should be, but they're on the same category as military, though, aren't they? Because military will fly anywhere in an open G category. So, and even their ceiling and their basement is quite low.
But no, with the new Security Act 2023, you can't film MOD sites.
Still not under an FRZ, though, are they?
No, so taking a drone over is pointless. If you're not going to film it,
Yeah.
why would you do it?
Yeah. But as you well know, flying over police stations, prisons is a no-no. Well, police stations you can because there's no FRZ, but prisons
You can't.
have an FRZ.
I don't think it will let you, will it?
No.
No.
Good with DJI because they are ring fenced. But like some people are using like the cheaper drones that aren't.
I did wonder how people, because obviously it's well known that people do fly drones over prisons
Yeah.
for illegal reasons.
Yeah.
How they do that if they
Yeah.
can't, but presumably.
Because they're not ring fenced, they haven't got the GPS. The cheaper drones haven't got
Right.
the software. So DJI are good with that and the software.
Yeah.
And you can override it, but you taking responsibility to say that you're allowed to fly in that
Can you
area.
override it with a prison? I don't think you can you?
Not with the prison.
No, or an airport.
On specific instructions you can.
Right.
Obviously for
If you've got to do it for
Yeah.
a legitimate purpose, right?
Yeah, it's like football stadiums. A lot of them still aren't under flight restriction zones,
No, they're
But
yellow at the
will-
moment, aren't they?
but will cause heightened security awareness, and it will stop a football match as well. If you
Right.
fly anywhere near.
Someone got arrested for a football match drone. I'm not sure if you guys asked them to bring it down. It was on the news.
What, Staffordshire or somewhere else?
No idea where it was, mate.
It wasn't
There
Staffordshire.
was a game going on.
We've only ever had, and I was the officer that dealt with it, one offence that's been recorded for drone offences so far.
What, in the whole of Staffordshire?
Yeah.
What was that?
Because he was flying, and as I was flying the police drone at the same time,
Right.
so endangering an aircraft and flying over an emergency response. Because it's an
And,
offence
and
to fly
presumably
over.
you warned him about what you were doing and he carried on?
Well,
Or
he could see the police drone because it was a massive mantis,
Right.
the sky mantis.
is it that big?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen one of them, yeah, it's about that big in the...
Have you ever seen one?
I've seen one about that big. The copper got out his boot once.
Yeah, 7 kilograms in weight. Sky Mantis was.
How heavy is your drone?
249 gram.
Gram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kilogram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quarter of a kilo. So it's on the limit of being legally. You can fly where you want within reason, can't you? So
Yeah. No restrictions on a
There's
249.
a lot of laws, isn't it? Like up to a certain weight, you don't need something, but if it's over the weight, you have to have something.
It is, but it depends as well. Where the CA muddied the waters, when you bought the drone as well, because legacy drones have got more powers over the new drones. So if you buy a drone now, it doesn't fall under a legacy drone. So a legacy drone, because you bought it 2 years ago as a 249, and it's got a camera, therefore falls into that CAA category if you can fly it absolutely anywhere. It's a nightmare.
but the Pro 4
Yeah.
now has limits of 120 meters, stuff like that. You can't override it.
Which is handy.
Yeah.
Because
Keeps you legal.
yeah, we've had instances where drones have been going a lot higher.
Have you?
Yeah.
How'd you prove it?
Well, without getting the drone or the controller, you can't, can you?
Right, but once you've got the drone, you can, right?
Yeah.
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 Got you.
Or the controller.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah, you know your stuff then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's what I'm paid for.
Is it?
I've been a drone pilot for you, and obviously a lot of colleagues not being in that arena, not knowing them, being trained in the Civil Aviation Authority side of it, can be a bit of a minefield. And I'm covering the football today, so that's why I've
Just watching
come down.
you two just talk about drones. God.
So I was saying to him, he sort of asked me about it. I said, look, I've got to show you that I've got flyer ID.
Yeah.
I don't have to give it unless I'm suspected of an offence
Yeah.
with the drone. And that's pretty much how it is.
Yeah, 'cause all that says to us is that you're understanding and you've got that basic knowledge of being able to pass that flight ID exam with the CAA, so you know about the rules and regulations.
And it's on display, which is a requirement.
Yeah,
I knew enough that he's allowed to fly over the police station. There's nothing banning him from doing that. So I knew enough that I couldn't just come out and grip you up there.
But your sergeant, his sergeant, not happy about it.
is it not?
No, he said it's an offence to fly over there, which
No, it's not.
it's not.
It's a bit
It's not.
awkward. It's a bit of
It's not, because
It is what it is.
realistically, would the sergeant stop a helicopter or a British Airways flight flying over?
Correct.
No.
No.
So why can't you stop a drone? Well, you can't.
That's why I asked, because obviously he's not my sergeant, he's a different shift sergeant. So that's why I asked mine if she could ask you, to clarify. I don't want the sergeant doing something that he shouldn't do, and equally I don't want that.
Well, he said, I'm going to seize the drone or take your ID. And he didn't do either, but I was worried he would. So I showed him my YouTube, not my name on it, I just showed him I do YouTube.
Yeah.
And he seemed a little bit softened up by that, so
Just out of curiosity,
But-
you don't have to, well, what is YouTube channel? Because I've seen a few of them.
I'm not going to give that. No,
I've got
no.
hunt through.
I've had police now complain they're on video. Got to blur their faces and stuff. It's ridiculous. You guys are in public, so it should be.
Well, I'm in the public domain. People feel free to. I get filmed all the time at work and photographed and say hello and social
And
media.
you've been
and all
completely
sorts.
fine. But had you kicked off or been
What's the point?
whatever, you may regret the video, you know.
No, what's the point?
No, so
Part of the job, isn't it?
I speak to people who I expect to be spoken to. If you speak to me politely, I speak to you politely.
Yeah.
It's what my training says I'm supposed to do. I'm professional.
yeah,
There's no reason other than that, is there? And then bringing it in with the drone, because I'm in that field,
Yeah.
I can talk to you properly about it. You know what you're talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
it's new for me, the drone.
Yeah.
So I'm still learning, to be fair, but I know what I should and shouldn't do.
Yeah, which is good, and we're happy that that is happening, because we'd rather you fly it safe and be legal
Yeah,
than not, because we don't want you getting in trouble, because it's easy to do. There's that many people out there that will fly a drone that aren't qualified, have taken no exam, and that was the last one I dealt with, flying over an emergency response. Got an old DJI 2,
right.
it wasn't a mini, so it was over the weight, the maximum takeoff mass. Got no qualifications, no
Oh, right. Just picked it
no
up on
knowledge about the exam, no knowledge about the flyer ID or anything. So straight away you commit an offence, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy that people are starting to learn it and get it on board. It's a good bit of technology. It's a good bit of kit.
Just be good if you guys were able to educate other officers who aren't in the know. That, like, obviously he's willing to learn, but the sergeant was quite abrupt, quite aggressive. You know, I mean, if he would have come out like you, a different response.
Yeah, he did speak to me onto the radio before I offered to come over.
And I understand going over there. I understand you're going to have security issues if you don't know who I am. Come over and talk. Ask what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Make a judgment as an officer. What you think? Is he a terrorist? Is he that?
yeah,
Make an informed decision, isn't it?
yeah.
If you've got red flags all over the place, maybe pursue it. But
Realistically, what information are you going to get from flying a drone over there, which is not a great deal, is it?
even car regs, they come out here.
Exactly.
someone could film it from the corner if
And
they.
half of them are police cars anyway.
Most of the unmarked cars, people around here know them anyway, because
Yeah.
so it's not that sneaky.
Excellent.
Awesome.
So,
Happy days, at least.
Well, thanks for being professional, guys.
I knew enough not to do an illegal arrest, so I'm happy with that.
do you know your limits on your wind as well with the Mini?
Yeah, so it's the speed of the drone basically.
Speed of the wind gusts.
Yeah, so is it a third of that? I think it's a third of that. So
Never work on the weight of the drone though for the
no,
speed of the wind, because bear in mind on the ground level and up there the gusts are totally different.
with that it's around the high 20s. I know that 25, 26 gust maximum.
Have you got something to measure that?
Have you?
Yeah, we do carry a nanometer.
No, but I've checked my. I've got a weather app.
Okay.
Got a weather app. So I checked today before I came.
Is it set at your flight levels,
No, but
or is it set at ground level?
I know that up there is windier than here.
Yeah.
So whatever it says on there, you add a little bit to that, right?
Because are you using UAV forecast or not?
No, it's a different one.
So
It's, where is
UAV
it?
forecast will give you, well, you can obviously set your settings, just what flight level.
is
So
that a free app, is it?
yeah. So it'll tell you what your gusts are at what height you set
Can I
it.
just film that, mate? Do you mind? Have a
Yeah.
look. It says not good to fly.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that today, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we are now.
39 miles an hour gust.
Yeah.
It has got windier, to be fair. When I arrived today,
That's why I
it was
just asked
calm
you
this
about
morning.
it, because your wind, you're going to be flying on your limit.
I did say when I arrived here on my camera, I said the wind's picked up. It's going to be borderline now whether I can do it.
That's the other thing I would recommend, is carrying an anemometer with you.
Okay.
You can get one on Amazon.
Yeah,
only
yeah.
A couple of quid. Just stand there and hold it. Make sure you're within the limits. Because I'm sure at the end of the day you want to keep your drone, because if it flies off, you're going to lose it, aren't you?
But then I get a wind warning with that. So if it hits the limit, it will warn me. Then
will.
I'll drop.
But there's nothing like standing there with an anemometer
No.
and saying that never trust 100% just the drone.
Of course.
All right.
It's too late when it's gone.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if you imagine that where you are now,
Yeah.
and it starts to flying off, you've got to ring Derby, yeah, to tell the ATC you've had a flyaway. You then got to notify the AAIB,
Okay.
yeah. You know all
Yeah.
about this?
Well, you're
learning.
I do know.
Yeah. So if you have a flyaway,
Yeah.
you've got to know how much battery life you've got left.
Well, see, a flyaway is when the wind takes it.
Yeah. So you've got to know how much battery life you've got left, realistically how far it can travel from where you are, which direction it's going to.
Would you not know where it is though?
Technically, you should do, but it say it got that far away and you lost comms.
Wow.
These are the questions.
Big wind.
These are the comms that the
Okay.
air traffic control will ask you. Because if you're near to an air traffic control area,
Yeah.
which you are, Derby, or the light for airfield up there, if it goes that sort of direction, you want to be able to say, well, I've got this much battery, it's going this direction, so they can calculate and they can warn aircraft within that area. Because bear in mind, the closer you get to the ATC, is that your flight levels are reducing all
Yeah.
the time, aren't they?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
an upside down pyramid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
60 metres right by it, I think.
So-
60 metres? Yeah, 60 metres
Yeah.
right by it.
So your FRZ as well, where it's extending out from the area and your centre.
Had that in Southampton. Stadium's right by the flight path.
So yeah, worth carrying an anemometer with you.
Okay.
Essentially.
And the app looks pretty good as well.
Yeah, that's all we use, that UAV forecast.
I tend not to fly when it's like this. Today was calm when I came out, but I knew the wind was going to pick up.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass
It's,
if it's windy.
There is a weather warning for wind.
Tomorrow's really bad.
Yeah.
Won't be flying tomorrow.
So I've got a Mini myself as well.
Have you?
Yeah. So I fly a Mini, and then we fly the M30.
So you like your drones?
Yeah.
That's why you're...
I'm the drone geek.
Is that why they put you on that? Did you volunteer for it?
I volunteered for
Did
it,
you?
yeah. So on our road policing unit, when we first started, you can volunteer to do drones or motorcycle. Funnily enough, I said motorcycle, but they give me drone. So
Oh.
I've been a drone pilot for nearly 5 years now.
Nice. I've met one drone officer before.
Have you?
Thames Valley, yeah.
Thames Valley. Good. Well, if ever you need any information or anything, just feel free.
You've been informative, mate.
I can give you my email address if you want my email address, if you've got a point of contact.
That's all right. I appreciate the info you give me there.
It's all right. That's what we're there for.
I'm happy to learn. If you come out like you have, I'm happy to learn.
Yeah.
Like him, for me it's a no-no, go away. You know, that's how most people are, I think. Is
Well,
if you come out aggressive,
I've
you're going to
seen
be
some of
like
the videos on
Have you?
YouTube, and it does make me laugh when people from private property, like businesses, come out and say, "What you do, fly my drone
DJ audits.
over there?" Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen it.
Why are you flying over my business? Because I can. Oh, I get it as a police officer,
Do you?
flying a drone. I was up in Stoke a couple of weeks ago, and some bloke came to me, "Why are you flying a drone over my business?" I wasn't flying a drone over it. I wasn't anyway, but I was looking at something else.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I can anyway.
Yeah, it's the airspace, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think they just presume, don't they, that...
Exactly, because they think you own that land, it goes upwards like that, and you own everything above it as well, but you don't. And people don't get that, and that's what confrontation you get a lot of times from people coming from private companies. Why are you flying over our yard? It's got lots of stock in it. Well, you don't stop a helicopter flying over, you don't stop a British Airways flight flying over. What's the difference from a drone flying over? Just
But
because...
his first words were, you're flying over private property.
Oh,
So you should
God.
educate your sergeant.
Yeah, when he came storming out, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's allowed. And that's why I wanted to double check first before he went, did something he shouldn't. Or I did something
Yeah.
I shouldn't, or maybe it wasn't
He was
illegal,
just
maybe it
concerned that
wasn't.
I was doing it for probably a terrorist-related
Yeah.
something or other, wasn't he? But
Well, it does say when you're flying it too, like I said to you earlier, near buildings, certain areas, it does create a security risk, but you don't commit an offence.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
you create
you
a
expect to be
security
challenged about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fine.
risk. Yeah.
Fine.
But as long as you're legal and as long as you're doing everything as you should do, then you've got no problem, have you?
No.
There you go.
That's it, man. Enjoy your football today.
I'll try.
Where is it? Burton.
Burton Albion, yeah.
Good,
Nice
thank
one.
you. Yeah.
All right. Have a good day.
Damn it. Leave it to it, mate. It's
Yeah,
been
man.
nice chatting to you. Thanks
You
for
too,
being
mate.
informative.
You too. I'm gonna go. Have a good day, man. Oh, we're done here. Here in Burton. Well, I didn't expect that. Really didn't expect that. I thought I'll stand outside, I'll fly the drone, nothing will happen, and I'll have to go. And then he comes out all guns blazing. Mr. Sergeant, I'm going to seize your drone. Well, I've got a perfect title there, haven't I? Land that right now, I'm seizing it. That's the title, baby. Guys, like it, subscribe, see you on the next one.